Exposing the world's largest 100 billion failed ghost city. Why did nobody move here? Let's run it. This looks like some shit in like Dubai.
We are possibly in the strangest city on planet Earth. A $100 billion project planned for 1 million inhabitants, but only a few thousand ever came. But
It was just abandoned?
why?
Once billed as a living paradise.
Virtually empty. It's roughly $190 billion of outstanding debt. Forest garden that many now describe as a ghost town.
Just across, in almost poetic contrast, lies Singapore, one of the wealthiest and most densely populated places on Earth. So how can such an ambitious plan end up in this state? To find out,
Can you just like go there?
for the next 50
Obviously he is, but like did he have to get special permission?
hours, we'll be living inside of this city and exploring every corner of it in a way that's never been seen before. With seeing the 5 main areas being our exploration objective, our ultimate goal is to meet and befriend one of the rare locals who actually ended up here. It is hard to find up-to-date information online about
So people do live here.
the current state of the city.
Obviously just far and few between.
We're going in fairly blind, with the driver taking us there with one question in mind. Will this place survive, or is it likely to fall into decay forever?
Country Garden Forest City, a green paradise for all mankind.
Malaysia's ghost town.
Thriving, eco-friendly, a prime model of future cities.
So weird. It's like the back rooms. So dystopian.
We just left Singapore like 2 minutes ago, and this is the ghost town.
I cannot believe how big that is.
That's an entire city and nobody lives there. Barely anyone.
So we didn't realize that when we were looking out into the water from Singapore, we were seeing these buildings, but it looks like just another massive city, which it is.
Yeah.
Have you heard stories about this place?
My friend, most of them stayed around 20 plus floor. Above them, there's nobody staying, but you can hear like a moving of furniture, you see, like the chair or the table. So,
Wait.
yeah,
Like,
Like it was haunted?
every single day. So they get used to it, you see, because of the cheap price down there to rent. So they just keep on staying and just have this kind of thing disturbing them every night.
what do you think it is? Like a spirit?
Yeah,
Like a ghost?
yep,
I don't know about all that.
Oh.
yeah.
I have never seen any.
I don't know. I believe in the paranormal, but I don't believe like 99% of like people's stories and shit, because it's easy to either fake or just like you misheard something.
Thing like this in my life.
Oh yeah, can you
But I believe there's a possibility that it could be real.
see the windows? It's like pitch black in many of them. And I just keep on thinking that nobody lives there. Almost. Shit.
So a couple people live there. See, that'd be trippy as fuck, because when you're driving, like what would be like a major city, but there's no traffic, no people. Like I can't imagine driving to like Chicago, LA, Miami, places that are heavily populated, heavily traffic, but there's just like no one there.
We're literally driving from like one of the most liveliest cities on earth, Singapore, to like one of the most isolated,
That's smoke.
haunted places.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
I didn't look into this as much as I thought I had.
So you're telling me everyone moved away there because it's haunted?
We're staying in this building? Oh god.
Well, we have to be honest. It is the most scary building out of all these buildings.
It's gonna be...
Can we,
It's gonna be terrible.
Hi, how are you?
There's nobody here other than like 4 security.
So what the fuck? It's almost like a mob front. So it's like, how do they afford to keep the lights on and shit? If no one's staying there besides these 2 guys, maybe a couple other people.
Thank you. We'll need it. Yeah. Oh, it looks pretty nice here though.
Like, why is no one there? It's so confusing.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, by the way, Staffan.
That's actually the play, bro. If you want to go out there instead of saying like Singapore where it's like busy as shit, fucking 2 miles down the street, just stay there. It's probably cheaper and there's no one there.
Kevin.
How long have you been living here?
Just a little over a month.
And you rent the place here?
Yep, it's quite. It's really quite deserted.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I like it.
Yeah.
No, that's actually a smart play.
Oh, interesting.
Nice to meet you, neighbor.
Okay, but how many people are living in that building then? I'm so confused, bro, because it's like, oh, it's abandoned. Oh, it's a failed city. No one's living there, but then people are living there. People are traveling. People aren't. I'm so confused.
You seem nice.
I think he liked the fact that no one lived here.
Yeah.
He's like, I like it that way.
It's kind of cool.
But how do they afford to keep it open if 10 people are living in there?
Interesting.
This is an insane view.
That's sick.
Just an empty beach down here.
Bro, this is like fucking post-apocalyptic movie vibes. We survived the zombie attack. Now it's just us two in this big city. That's the vibe I'm getting from this.
What the f***? And right across is Singapore, like one of the richest places on earth. What have we gotten ourselves into? We're the only ones on this entire floor, huh?
Yeah.
There's like nobody else here. Are there restaurants? There must be restaurants in this town, right?
Who's living there? Dude, this would make me so uncomfortable. Like, yeah, it'd be nice not having the traffic, not having the people, but it's like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's such a weird feeling. I remember during COVID, I went to Chicago, just like drove around. But it was the weirdest thing because there was no one on the roads, no one walking on the streets. It was the weirdest feeling. It was so nice, but also so uncomfortable at the same time.
Are we allowed to be in here? Is it open here? No, this one's closed. This is closed. This is security guard here. I got super freaked out. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, some people work inside.
I don't get how any of these places are staying open though. There's no people.
Building we're staying in that's behind us. There is not a single light on.
You see the lights like on the tower, but not like inside of the apartments.
The only person that we said hi to works here, but every single restaurant is completely empty.
So I'm saying, like, these places can't. There's no way they can't. Like, they can make money, bro. I'm actually so locked in right now because like there's so many thoughts going through my head.
It's fully built out. That's the weird thing. Yeah, it's like it looks like it would be busy. It's not like things are falling apart.
You know what this reminds me of? Is North Korea when they let people, they shut it down for a while and then they let people come as like a tourist for a couple months. It gives the same vibe because it's like it's almost like a fake city, like a fake front. There's no one there besides the people that like work there. Obviously, it's not shut down in the same way. You can still explore and it's not like it's like guided tours and shit. You can still kind of freely do what you want, but it's like the same thing. Fake city, people that supposedly are working, but they're like not because it's like, what are you working? Like you work at a restaurant, no one's there for you to serve. So it's like confusing. It opened in 2006 and it's what 20 years later and like they're still open. I don't get it.
Because there's more security guards than there are people here. Don't really know what they're guarding so closely.
This whole trip I've just been creeped out for different reasons. First from ghosts and now from being watched. We're gonna start with trying to explore all the different areas. I mean, it's a huge area and the goal really is to like meet some people that live here. Can we stop here? Thank you.
These houses, dude, this like trips me the fuck. This like makes me so uncomfortable. I don't know why. It's just like a whole fucking neighborhood that like no one lives in.
We've just entered an area filled with villas. There are apparently 223
I mean, it looks sick, but what?
of these brand new villas, and only less than 10% of them are actually inhabited. To think that billions can be invested into a project that goes nowhere it's just hard to fathom. I think and I hope that this place will be repurposed, reinvented somehow. Who knows what the future holds? At the moment, it seems.
Yeah, what do you do? Like, what do you do? What are you just gonna tear down all the buildings? Like, but there's so many people that live over there. Like, you would think with how populated Singapore is and all those surrounding areas, like, yeah, let's fucking send 500,000 people over in this area to kind of thin out the congestion a little bit.
Quite uncertain.
And I would think that people would want to do that. I don't know.
And
obviously, there a couple hundred people? When I think it said if it's like 700,000, 800,000 people.
There is quite a bit of space to fill when you look around.
Like, do they even have grocery stores and shit there? Like, do they have businesses there, bro? Like, I know I'm like asking a million fucking questions that like I'm just talking to myself here, but it's like, is there businesses like besides like the restaurants and shit? Like, I'm so confused. Like there's a piece missing here that I don't understand.
We are essentially where all the really tall buildings above us here. It looks pretty dead. Most of the shops here look closed or never even open.
I wonder if there's anyone in the city that actually believes this is gonna fill up.
Like, okay, look at all these cars here. Is that just like people who are living here, or is that just like staged cars? Like, what? Where do they all, like, why are they all just there?
No, I don't know.
Or if it's gonna be empty forever.
It's very strange because it's perfectly maintained here. The landscaping is perfect. They have workers everywhere, but almost zero.
But who's funding this? Who's funding this shit? Because at least if you have like a city, right? And then you have like the state, the local taxes, right? And that'll fund people to maintain the roads and the landscapes and whatever. But no one's living there. How is any of this being funded?
The locals. Every other person is from a different country that are here to work. But working for who?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. I probably sound like a fucking broken record, but none of it makes sense.
Well, how are you? Yeah.
Can we quickly ask you, how does it feel to live here?
I love to entertain, but we are in a hurry.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Maybe, maybe next time.
Not really getting that
But there ain't gonna be no next time.
many more answers.
We were starting to wonder if we'd really get to meet a proper local. But little did we know we were just about to run into the local who could tell us about the island.
Where are you from? From Sweden.
Sweden.
Sweden. You come here to buy a house or what?
Maybe.
We
Exploring.
We're open.
Sweden is rich. Okay, buy the whole estate.
Yeah. You live here?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Nice. How long have you been living here?
Few years now.
Few years. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It's
But
very...
it's a vacation home for me.
Okay.
How does it feel to live here? Like, how is the experience?
Said it's a vacation. A vacation home.
Surreal?
It's so quiet. I mean, it's like slowly reviving.
It is reviving.
Yes, of course. You know, it was a big project, and then everybody thought that you could rent it out and make a quick buck out of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the end, nobody wants to rent it. There's an obstacle now, okay? Because the name is already tarnished. So a lot of businesses, right? Projects that they had before, they just pull the plug, won't come in. They have all these partners all lined up to come in. After COVID, nobody comes.
To understand why Forest City exists
So was it like popping before COVID and then COVID just wiped it out?
in its current state, we have to look all the way to China, where there are many more cities like it. In the 1990s, despite being a communist country, China reformed its land use rights so that citizens could own their homes, just as millions of people were moving into cities. Local governments could now sell land rights to developers who could sell properties to citizens. This suddenly became a major source of government revenue, and property became the main way Chinese households
Yeah, because they probably just pay property tax on that then.
invested their savings. One of these developers is Country Garden, the largest development firm in China, who started Forest City as a way for Chinese citizens to buy investment properties abroad at way cheaper
It's actually insane to me how advanced China is. Like it's crazy, bro.
prices. But soon, things got out of control. Developers started selling homes before building them, using that money to buy even more land and take on more debt. Investors jumped in, Prices soared, and before long, the whole market had turned into a massive bubble. From 2017, the Chinese government cracked down on foreign investing, making it harder for Country Garden to keep expanding Forest City. Further government restrictions on credit access for these developers, followed by the pandemic in 2020, led to Forest City becoming stuck in limbo. Today, only one of the 4 planned islands has been partially developed.
Oh.
Home to only an
Hold up.
estimated 9,000 residents, yet due to the developers' legal obligations, the entire city is still completely maintained, making it feel eerily pristine with hardly anyone around to enjoy it.
What's your name?
Alan.
We love.
So there was supposed to be a shit ton more to this city, but then COVID came, and then they just completely stopped building, and they just haven't built since. All they've just been doing is maintaining. So I wonder if, I mean, it's obviously COVID's not like a thing, but I wonder if they would like restart it up, because I'm sure then like it would have more room for a lot more businesses and shit to come in.
The name Alan.
You live in Singapore.
But I am Singaporean. I don't live in Singapore.
Okay.
It's too expensive to stay there.
Because there's not enough businesses there right now. If that place were to fill up in population, there's not enough businesses that would be able to support all those people. Half the shit, like, there's probably like 10% of like the buildings that are actually selling shit like groceries and whatever.
And the people sucks, okay? I disown them. I progress. Too snobbish. They're not as friendly as me, okay? I'll give you a very good impression of
This seems like a chill guy.
But I am Singaporean. I don't live in Singapore. It's too expensive to
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm surprised more people aren't coming here, because it's probably way cheaper than Singapore.
Do you have neighbors? Like people that
No.
live in
No
No neighbors?
No.
There's like nobody.
Imagine not having neighbors.
Come in like a lone ranger. No, I roam around myself. This is what I want. Not too crowded. Okay? For a retiree, it's
I would like a healthy balance. I wouldn't want to live in like a deserted city, because I don't think people realize like how important, you know, human connection is, man, and like just like being around people. Enjoy having people around. I also really like my alone time too, but I think me and probably almost every single other person, if this was like an actual thing where it was like post-apocalyptic, you're the only one that survived, I think you get really lonely really fucking quick.
a perfect place for me, okay?
But if you can find some sort of balance, you know, some people are more introverted or extroverted. I think I'm in the middle.
And even go fishing or walk in the park or swim in the sea, right? Without anybody disturbing.
Except for some guys.
It would just feel weird living in a place that there should be a shit ton of people, but there's no one there. That would just mentally trip me out.
From Sweden.
I don't mind. Once in a while. Okay. Don't come back again.
Alan is giving us the full tour.
You should have less shots on me, okay?
Interesting, because we keep getting stopped by security guards filming everywhere we go. Security guards don't want us to film, which makes us feel like we're sneaking around. It's a bit strange.
Imagine you call an Uber and this thing just pulls up.
What are you guys doing here?
Just exploring.
You guys actually just walked in here. You didn't intend to really come here.
No, I don't know where we are. I don't know where we're standing, where this place is.
There's kind of going from digital community to physical long-term community. We have 100 people that are staying here for the next year.
How long are you guys planning on staying?
A couple days.
Staying there for a year.
In Forest City, planning on staying a couple days?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's nothing to do here.
Crazy. And people are staying there for a year? And he's like, you're staying there for a couple days? There ain't shit to do. But motherfucker's staying there for a year? Crazy.
I can probably give you a tour as well if you guys want, just to have a look around.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. So they're building semi-independent country here inside this place, I think.
People are up to stuff. People are creative.
We're gonna have to explain this in voiceover because it's too much to explain.
Global meritocracy is finally here.
This organization we'd stumbled upon is called Network School and could be described as an experimental community living program. This organization was set up within Forest City, which, with an agreement with both the Malaysian and the Singaporean governments, operates as a special economic zone, which means they're able to operate legally with large tax breaks and other financial incentives. Aimed at attracting entrepreneurs from around the world, their hope is to utilize Johor's special economic zone and mostly abandoned facilities across the island to grow their community, and some say to maybe eventually become their own nation.
There's like a new society
What the hell?
kind of growing on this island. It's like kind of in between Singapore and Malaysia.
Yeah.
So there's a chance of this island like gaining independence to like potentially become its own state.
That's insane. That's crazy.
And then there's maybe like a new passport, or like if we like live here like longer periods, then maybe we become citizen of this new state.
Here. I did not realize this whole thing existed here.
You could say it's simultaneously like a new society. It's also like a new school. It's also like a new sort of tech accelerator.
Is this the future?
This is the future? I think it is. I mean, you know, of course you don't.
Bro, like that's so random. Like so it's interesting. It's just random they're having it there and not like Singapore. I try to understand they're trying to gain their independence and whatever.
You don't know until you try it.
What kind of reactions do you get when you say new society? Like, do people find skepticism around that? Or?
I think when you do...
When it says new society, that like, I don't know, man. It's like fucking all this, man. It's just post-apocalyptic, whatever the hell how you say it, apocalyptic shit, man. Yeah, new society. Town that can hold 800,000 people, but no one's there. Like, no filming. Like, it's just, the whole thing, man. Just eerie.
Anything new, the average reaction tends to be one of confusion. Yeah. So I think that's a very normal reaction.
Yeah. How did this idea come to you in the first place?
So it really starts with our founder, Balaji. He wrote this book called The Network State, which talks a lot about the idea that you know, a lot of Western institutions, like the U.S. government, the U.S. dollar, the SEC, the FDA, they all are maybe reaching end of life. So maybe a lot of folks from the West, a lot of folks from Asia might want to go live in, you know, their own communities around the world. And these communities would be opt-in communities. So you choose if you want to come or not. Welcoming.
Yeah, but the U.S. dollar is like the world currency or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can't see any of this like going away anytime soon.
To folks from around the world, we thought it'd be pretty cool to, you know, see if we could find a place around the world to put this society. There are many, many talented, hardworking, smart, dedicated people in a lot of these countries around the world. Just very bluntly, it's harder and harder for some of them to get visas to enter the U.S. now. Yeah. If you look at Malaysia, 99% of the world can get in without a visa. Right?
99%?
All countries except for 3, right? There are many, many talented, hardworking, smart, dedicated people in a lot of these countries around the world, but they don't necessarily have the money or the connections off the bat to be able to just jump into the middle of Silicon Valley or wherever. But if you could provide the right channel or the right place for them to come, maybe you could accomplish a lot if they just have the right platform.
Would you expect that basically this whole place would eventually become populated as like a new society?
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
To move into a city that is basically not populated, and to think about, can we build a new thing that's going to fill up the buildings that are already here that people didn't show up for?
It's a few hours exploring what they were building here and left feeling quite stunned to find new life in this city after assuming it would be left deserted forever. As we were exploring the last few corners of the island we hadn't seen yet, a part of us felt that we were leaving with more questions than answers. What will truly happen to this
I started this video confused. I'm ending this video confused.
place a few years from now? And will Chinese real estate projects like this ever happen again given the challenges they ultimately faced? As we inevitably take in the scale that was built here, one can only hope that these perfectly inhabitable homes don't just sit here and wait for time to swallow them. Whenever we step foot into abandoned places, we always end up thinking, why did nobody come here and find a use for this place? And well, maybe 10 years from now, the story here about Forest City will be very different. Only time will tell. All we knew, however, was that there was one highlight on the island that we had to see one last time.
What's up, bro? We're here looking for a legend.
What legend?
Little fist bump. Good to see you again.
How'd they just find bro?
Viking, huh?
Wanna sit in front? I guess it's not hard when there's 10 people that live in there.
Alan, we ordered a huge bottle. This is a normal size.
Alan, don't fuck around.
Wow, we're weird.
Copy video if you like, subscribe, leave a comment, do the thing. Bye.
Got these voices in my head, I got some things will never change. Never change, at least I'll stay in my lane. I told this bitch to leave me alone, but she won't get up on my